Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Newcastle High School in beautiful downtown Newcastle, Indiana, as we are getting ready for tonight's JV matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Newcastle Trojans here this exciting night of girls basketball. This JV game is going to be a two-quarter affair. I know Newcastle's had injuries and things like that. I know they've had to play a couple of two-quarter games here. Just you want to get the girls repetition, you want to get them there, but it's hard if you've only got 5 or if you're pulling girls down from varsity to play a quarter to fill a spot. And so the Trojans a little shorthanded tonight, but still looking forward to a great night of basketball here from the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Let us know on the chat how things look and sound. We've had some internet. Our internet is questionable. Our hotspot is questionable at best. So we want to let people know, let us know, make sure everything looks and sounds okay, because we're doing our best. It looks good on our end, but everything looks good when you're here at Newcastle.
Absolutely.
So starting lineups here for the Royals. Looks like I can't tell because our numbers are different home and away, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I get confused here on that. Looks like Aubrey Whittington, the Willises, and was it the Maxwells, Roxy and Bristol?
Trying to see.
For the Newcastle Trojans, they've got Madeline Raymond, Peyton Blessinger, Aubrey Armstrong, Addison Lee, and Kinley Briscoe starting for them. And Scott, if you're looking, Aubrey Armstrong's wearing 14 instead of 15.
All right, that will help. I appreciate that they have green on white. That's
not
easy to read from way up here.
Not something that, well, I feel like half the teams, it's like, we're going to go white on white with a millimeter of green trim.
Yeah.
So Trojans control the tip. They push it up immediately. Lee's going to drive, gets a lane to the basket. Fields is going to pull down the rebound.
Liv Willis.
Yep. So it looks like both Whittingtons. Nice cut there by Aubrey. Yep. Puts it up and in for 2.
Great play. And I like the press.
Although a nice job there beating it by the Trojans. Lee's going to drive in. Lee's gotten in there twice, just can't finish. Maxwell with the rebound, pushing it the other way. Goes into Lauren. Nice extra pass over to Fields. Fields can't finish. Kinley Briscoe with the rebound.
Not a bad possession. And we saw this the other night at Greensburg with these girls. They'll play really hard. They'll get it going, and every once in a while they go cold. So you got to try to stay away from those cold spots.
Good ball movement. Lee drives in again, puts it up again. That time she does get the roll.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of the way we're playing defense. Liv's forcing her down. Whoever's coming over for that zone at the bottom was not either screened off or did not come over for the help side.
Maxwell curls off the screen, shoots over Lee and knocks it in.
Yep, great shot.
Oh, nearly got a steal there. Ball's dead.
There we go.
We get close to a 10-second call. There we go. Timeout there by Alyssa Wilson, the coach for the Newcastle Trojans. 30-second timeout. Royals lead 4-2. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-star difference. And expert technical support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From powering your home to powering your internet, experience our trusted service in a new way. Make the switch to 9-star Connect fiber internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
So again, Royals lead 4-2 here early on. 5:08 to go here in the first quarter. Trojans had to burn that timeout because they're about to get a 10-second call. Good pressure there, and Blessinger couldn't find anywhere to go with it. That's Raymond. Swings over to Blessinger on the wing.
Oh, great shot.
Three's good. Trojans take their first lead of the game. Liv finds Fields. Nice pass, nice cut.
Yep.
Maxwell lays it up and in.
That was a great back cut. Not even sure Fields' turn. It was almost like she did a no-look pass.
Yep. So Bristol gives us the lead again. Then we got a bump. Did they get Whittington or Liv?
I think it's Liv.
Nope. The scoreboard says
Did
Whittington.
they? All right. No, we're just not cutting off the drive yet. Same thing
Nope.
that time.
Lauren just out jumps him for the rebound.
Oh, great idea. Just missed her.
Aubrey to Lauren, just overshot her.
Trapped up. Keep your arms up. Oh, cut her
There you
off.
go. Got Lee trapped. She gets it out
Stay
and
with
throws it
Good.
away. There we go.
Good job.
I like that aggression from the ladies, forcing the turnover there.
Yeah, that was a great trap.
Aubrey with the ball, drives in. Got in. I thought she got in too far, but
Yeah.
somehow gets that thing to fall.
I did too. She got a nice angle. A lot of arc on that shot. There we go. Nearly a steal from Whittington.
Nobody gets out on Lee. 3 on the way, no. Aubrey Whittington with the rebound, and she's off and running.
See, that I like that, though. She knew exactly what she wanted to, got the basket. Didn't convert, but it was a great play.
Good ball movement there from the Trojans, and another 3 from Peyton Blessinger.
So note to self, don't let her shoot threes.
No. She's 2 of 2 from long range. Go inside to Whittington, knocked. Nope, not knocked away, just thrown away.
Yeah, and I think Liv tried to throw the ball up over the top, and she could have done a little step around bounce pass and maybe hit Lauren Cutting. Addie Whittington checks in now for Fields.
Willis.
There, get in, trap it. Get your hands up late. Oh.
That one somehow Raymond got through there. Lee goes inside to Briscoe, and Briscoe finishes.
Yep, nice play.
I like the pace that this game is being played
I
at.
do too. I always like an up-tempo game. And they're not out of control. We're still running sets, but nobody's wasting time. That's good defense from the Trojans.
And you get a travel on Liv.
Yep, Raymond was really, really forcing her out.
I think the last time we were here, your daughter Lexi had the game of her life. Didn't
Absolutely.
She went off for like 18 points or something.
Her best game ever. She didn't realize the significance of playing at Newcastle, so it was probably cooler for me than it was for her.
As Lee hits a 3.
All right.
Coach Megan Addison wants a timeout now for the Royals.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we change this, by the way.
Yeah, I remember talking, and Lexi's like, unfazed, not a
Yeah.
big deal, and I think you were more excited than she was.
Yep.
She just went off that game. So it's always interesting, you get these big historic gyms, and they just some players just seem to shine the brightest when it's one of those, like, it's not a big deal. Others kind of are like, the backdrop's different or things like that.
It's Coach Shaw had her daughter, like right behind us is the Steve Alford. I was going to say memorial. It's not really a memorial.
It's just a video board that's kind of
Yeah.
showing.
But she had her daughter over there, and of course, her daughter didn't know who Steve Alford is, but
No, she's 6, so.
Yeah. It's like, that's pretty cool. Kit Benson, Steve Alford. There's a lot of history here.
We'll talk in the varsity game about the Hall of Fame right next door. I took a trip over there beforehand.
There's a cutter.
Roxy trying to work on Blessinger by herself, but Blessinger playing good defense.
We're just being forced way out. There are passing lanes if we can get our head up and see them, but just like that.
Lauren couldn't finish, but Roxy's right there for the putback.
That's there. We just got to play with our heads up. There. Oh. Bristol nearly got the steal.
It's interesting to me, this offense. Lee has been on this side the entire time, and Blessinger's been on the other side. And it's not just where they set up. It's just I haven't seen Lee on the far side, and I haven't seen Blessinger on this side. It's almost like just keep them on their half of the courts where they're comfortable.
Yeah, very static. We got a few cutters, and that's it. That was nice. Pass back out, though.
Yep. Gonna get a reach in.
See, and that's one thing as a freshman, is that Bristol.
That was Bristol.
Yeah, so not a lot of experience, playing high school basketball, but you'll start feeling the defenders collapse, and you're supposed to pass it to the player, like right, replace the defender.
Yep.
So they didn't want to get beat on those cuts anymore. There's a good shot.
Bristol along 2 is good. Down to a 1-point Trojan lead. Minute 10 to go here in the first.
No, it's like we're playing a trap and a man-to-man at certain spots, and we've got one player we're leaving uncovered and not rotating there. No,
50 seconds left.
Is that like a 1-2-2, 3-2, something?
Yep, down inside to Briscoe.
She's doing a nice job down on the block too.
Well, it's so hard when you got a 6-footer at the JV level. And watching her, a talented 6-footer. Sometimes you get just a girl who's just tall.
Right.
But her footwork's really nice.
Yeah.
She finishes well. 25 seconds to go here. Royals trail by 3. Trying to really push Blessinger up. Lee's going to take the 3. Lee off the rim, tapped around. Willis comes away with it. And it gets somehow stolen. Lee with it. Lee heaves it a little too early.
Yeah, I didn't realize she had quite that much time left. And we saw the other night in the boys' game, you don't need a whole lot of time to get to half court.
No, you do not. When I was looking, and for years, Newcastle had scoreboards down in the corner, and I don't see them. Oh, the steal and the layup. Watch this. Was that Blessinger? Yep, it was. Peyton Blessinger just knifes in, steals it, lays it up. That's a tough. We can't give that up to in the quarter there.
You can't give any possessions up.
So that's the end of the first quarter. Score, Eastern Hancock 12, Newcastle 17. We'll be right back after these words.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
I feel like I came here for a wrestling tournament, but I know I went to Connorsville, and I don't know if I'm getting them, if I've been to both or if I'm getting it confused.
So here, I believe we've had the regional here before. Right now we go to Richmond for the regional, but I believe we had the regional, and they host the semi-state as well. I know.
Right. Well, I know. I thought I saw Griffin, and I know he didn't. He only wrestled in the regional once, and it was at Richmond.
Okay.
So I couldn't remember if we were in just like a regular tournament here. But it must be Connorsville that I'm thinking of.
So Eastern Hancock ball here to start the second and final quarter. Only a 2-quarter game because Newcastle's a little low on numbers here this evening with some injuries. Fields over here to Whittington. Now Willis up top with it.
Yeah, well, we're not going to have to worry about quarters for anybody tonight, that's for sure.
No, we're not.
Take it.
Just didn't catch it clean. Fields takes it in. We're going to say that one was blocked out of bounds. We'll stay here with the Royals.
It's the cleanest game ever in JV.
One foul.
One foul.
One foul, no jumps so far. I like it. And I was asking our JV boys coach, we got lucky there. Kick it out to Willis, and her three's good. It was a lucky sequence, but Willis with a nice shot for three. How do you handle? We didn't rotate.
Nope.
He got bailed out there. Aubrey Armstrong missed the layup there and knocked it out of bounds. But how do you handle only 2 quarters? You know, what's your thought process, like trying to get everybody in? Because obviously it's a JV game. You want to play everybody.
Right. And
you want to play them the same kind of minutes that they would get in a normal full game. And he said it's actually really hard.
Yeah, I'm sure it's almost like the jamboree, right? You just can't do anything. There's a nice play.
Lee with the block. Lee pulls up. No. Briscoe saves it. Lee puts it up and in for 2 more.
And we're getting out-hustled right now.
Yep. Lee and Blessinger with most of their points. I think Briscoe's got 4. Fields, step through to Willis. Go up with it.
Yeah, at that point, you're looking to draw a foul if you get down low like that.
Yep. Armstrong just – and they both kind of jumped to this side. I think she had a layup if she turned. Jump ball's going to go to the Trojans. Drive there by Armstrong, no. Briscoe with the offensive board. Briscoe can't get the putback.
Yep, we forgot to block out.
Rebound there. Was that number 3 is in? I'm not sure who number 3 is unless it's Elena Orr from the varsity.
Yeah, maybe her picking up a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's Orr. So Trojans lead by 6 here.
You got to have a little sense of urgency because you only got, you got under 5 minutes left in the game, and it's not that same pace.
Oh, nice block there.
Oh, stayed in, Addie.
Although,
no, called it out on the Trojans.
Okay. We needed that break.
Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
Briscoe's going to get called on the reach in there. Again, nobody talking to us. We may be talking to ourselves, Scott. It may not sound. Nope. There's a slight chance that there's no audio whatsoever and everybody's just, or it's crashed and nobody can see anything.
Right. Or maybe they're just waiting to tune into the varsity game.
Could be. Whittington with a nice deflection there. Good D on Briscoe.
Oh, that should be a foul. Can't wrap your arm around him.
Yeah, that has to be something on one of them.
Yes, and that should have been a foul too. A couple refs I thought I had to double check to see who was officiating.
So did I. I thought it might have been crew we had the other night.
Yeah.
Quick three.
Ooh,
Banked it in. That is Alana Orr.
Yep.
So I just heard the PA announcer, and that gives the Trojans a 9-point advantage here with 3:45 to go. Again, remember, this is only a 2-quarter game here, so big lead here. We're going to step aside one more time with the timeout. We'll be back after this.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, we're back here. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the JV game. Again, only a 2-quarter game here. Newcastle with a 9-point lead, courtesy of Orr banking in that 3 right just a minute ago. Royals have to have a sense of urgency, but it's not panic time. It's a 3-possession game with almost 4 minutes to go, but a little bit of a sense of urgency.
Yeah, you just can't think you've got another half to claw back into it.
And again, that's got to be a mentality, a hard thing mentally for the coaching staff. Good hustle there from everybody. Armstrong throws it up. Somehow it got through to Orr. Briscoe fighting Whittington for it.
Yeah, and they're really beating us on that, like their offensive boards.
Well, Briscoe just sprinted. She was under the basket there on defense, and she was the second girl down. Trojans ratcheting up the defense.
Again, there are lanes there. Got to keep your head up. There's a good. That's a nice sequence. Just
Yep.
got to finish it off.
Bristol no good. Orr with the rebound and pushing it. Kicks it over here.
It's like our 4th or 5th three-pointer.
That is at least their 5th. Piper Arthur hits that one. I just hope their varsity doesn't shoot like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is how your JV's shooting. That's my biased opinion, that I hope their varsity doesn't shoot like this. Although if they shoot like this and we shoot like this, we're in for a dandy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we haven't shot bad from 3. We just haven't gotten a lot of looks. This
Nope.
defense has been pretty stifling as Lee with the steal and layup on the other end.
Right now, we're just not. We're sloppy. We're not hustling. It's
There, Willis pulls the trigger.
Nice.
Willis drills the 3. That's Liv Willis. 2 minutes to go here. Trojans still lead by 11. And it banked in another 3.
now that was Orr. She didn't expect that. You can see she bent over laughing.
But that's her second
Yes.
banked in 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the Michael Jordan when he hit 8 and just shrugged his shoulders, like, "What do you want me to say?"
Well, and that's one as the coach, you're going, no, we're up by,
Yeah.
we're up
Yep.
double figures with 1:50 left, and then she drills it, and you go, okay.
Yep.
And one thing I'll say, so the varsity coach here, Bobby Jones, has coached, I believe, at Winchester and Hagerstown. He's been a boys coach a couple places. And his teams are always tenacious. When I've watched his teams play, or when we've played against them, they are tenacious. And you see the hustle's there. The defense is good. They're in good position. He's a very, very good coach.
Yeah, and you've seen it right now. I mean, their girls are executing. They're doing a nice job on both ends of the floor.
That helps when I don't know what their 3-point percentage is, but it's got to be
Yeah,
close to 70%.
Yeah, that makes whatever you're doing look good, but
especially in a JV game, if you can shoot over 50% from three, that is really, really
But you
good.
can see the pressure on the outside is really causing us problems with entry passes.
Yep. We get the steal there. Liv pushes back. Nice take. Adeline Willis puts it up and in. We don't get the stop, but we do get the miss. But then Briscoe pulls it away. Bristol didn't think there was anybody behind her.
No, yeah, she turned right into that, and then she didn't have any teammates to help her out.
Jump ball's going to stay right here. .62 seconds left here in the JV game. And again, this is the game here because it's only a 2-quarter game, so don't sit around and think the varsity is going to be happening in 40 minutes or so.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that was good passing.
Yep.
Armstrong can't finish. Briscoe, though, with the rebound and putback. Miscommunication there from Eastern Hancock. .39 seconds on the clock.
Wow, geez.
Lee hits another three. I think that's her third. I think Blessinger's got two. Orr's got two. Piper Arthur had one.
I think 3 girls standing out of bounds just touched that, and they called it a jump ball when it came back in.
Bristol Maxwell drives, tries to get it over to Roxy, poked away, but Bristol recovers it. Liv Willis with the turnaround, no good. And that's going to do it again into the JV half game.
Yeah.
How do you call, you count that as a game?
Technically, it was a full game. It
full
was just
game.
half of the amount of time.
Yeah. So into the JV game, Newcastle 37, Eastern Hancock 20. They were absolutely on fire from three there. So congrats to the Trojans. Royals with a tough loss there. They'll have to bounce back. They got another game added this Saturday night. They're going to be traveling all the way down to Ellettsville, Indiana to take on the Edgewood Mustangs. That game got added just last week.
All right.
So it'll be the same time that the boys play at Greenfield. So they'll have to got a couple days and a chance to bounce back here. So we're going to step aside, and we'll be back 20 minutes or so until the start of the varsity game. We'll see you right then. All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome here to Newcastle High School, home of the world's largest and finest high school field house. We get ready for tonight's varsity girls basketball game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Newcastle Trojans. We're in for a future conference matchup. These two teams are going to be members of the newly formed Eastern Crossroads Conference here soon. This will be the last year in their respective conferences. Eastern Hancock comes into this game with a record of 12-4. They've won 2 in a row over Blue River and then a heart-stopping win over Union County on Saturday night, 49-47. Newcastle's had an excellent year. Coach Bobby Jones turning the program around. They've had 4 in a row, or won 4 in a row, over some good teams. Franklin County, Hamilton Heights, Lebanon, and then Centerville. Well, I guess they fell to East Central. I didn't see that one on there. Fell to East Central, but they come in with 8-7, their best record in quite some time. Talk about the two conferences, the last years in the respective conferences for these teams. Newcastle right in the middle of the Hoosier Heritage. Eastern Hancock tied with Daleville atop the Mid-Eastern Conference. And that's all going to come down to next Thursday. Those two teams, both undefeated in conference play, will face off Thursday night in Charlottesville for the conference championship. Eastern wants to go out on top. You know, you're leaving the conference, you want to go out with another win over those foes. And then the sectionals for these two teams, Eastern in tough sectional, Heritage Christian and Triton Central, both with 12 wins, so 3 teams with 12 wins in that sectional. Newcastle will be going up to Yorktown for the sectional, and every single team in that sectional has a winning record. So
wow, that's impressive.
That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch up there in Yorktown. Only a 6-team sectional, but that's going to be a dandy. We're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll be right back after this. All right, there's the national anthem. These two teams, Lindsay Shaw's the head coach of the Royals in her 6th season at Eastern Hancock. Bobby Jones in his 3rd season at Newcastle. Both of them have their programs in really good positions here. The Royals and Trojans, they're 18 minutes apart. We've only played 5 times in program history, which is just a wild stat to me. When you think about this is one of the closest schools to us, but to only play 5 times throughout the history of this series. Eastern Hancock leads 4-1 in those 5 meetings, and they've won 3 in a row. They're 1-1 here in the field house. Yeah, Youth League, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Number 3, Emma Orr. Number 15, Rain Holt. Number 1, Cameron Pollock. And number 22, Zoe Schwartz. coaches are Brian Neal and Derek Orr. Now let's meet the players from Eastern Indiana Federal Credit Union. Number 11, Elena Good. Number 2, Mabel Kitchell. Number 3, Annabelle Mutes. Number 1, Lily Price. Number 4, Carissa Stigall. And number 5, Maya Twombly. Coach is Sarah Bertrand.
Sounded like one of those little girls' last name was Stigall.
Pretty sure it was. If you're
Say that's a famous name around here with Chase Stigall. I think the last time they went to state championship, maybe that was his team. And was there like a Zach somebody? I'm thinking like
Zach Hahn.
Yeah, the two guys ended up at Butler, right?
Yep. So Carly Lanzer, Alana Orr starting for the Trojans. Mallory Owens, 6-foot junior. Senior number 4, Emily Luce. And the last one, senior number 13, Megan Luce. Royals go with their typical starters: Cook, Sotelo, Trackwell, Cooley, and Judd. Although Cooley and Womack have both kind of been, both of them have started over the last couple games, so I think it's more of a matchup thing. Cooley the guard, Womack the big, so it's more what you need here. Girls to watch out for the Trojans. Lanzer, the point guard, is really good. And then the Luce sisters, Emily and Megan, they're combined to average 15 points and 8 rebounds a game.
Still like my favorite thing here, Kinsey as our center jumper.
Yep. Cook tips it over to Sotelo, and Eastern Hancock will start with the ball. Cook rises up. Short jumper, no good.
Yeah, good play, though. Good look. Is that Emily Luce?
Yep.
And make sure I keep them straight.
Gets it over here to Lanzer. Emily finds Orr. She banked in a couple threes in the JV game. No good on that one.
Maybe she used them up in the JV game.
Bella just steals it away from Lanzer. Look at
like
that look
it.
up to go up with it, Addie.
I think she felt like she got too far under the backboard, but
she wasn't. I think she had good position. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I agree.
Great look. I love that by Bella. That's something that she's done okay, but she hasn't done that a lot. That's more of a Kinsey thing, looking up that quick.
Hey.
Bella to Trackwell. Nice. Trackwell drills the 3.
That was a good possession. All right, here comes the trap.
Getting her going. Go for it, Judd. Judd could have had that, I think.
Yeah, and the one thing you see there, the JV's just not quite quick enough on those rotations, but we were able to get back because we left Owens underneath the basket all alone. They just couldn't find her fast enough.
Nope. So Megan Luce out at the logo. Finds Emily. Over there to Lanzer.
Good screen.
Yep. Megan finds Lanzer under the basket. Can't get it to go. Cooley with the rebound. I love this pace. Pushing it up ahead to Bella. Kick it back to Cooley. Get on the floor. Sorry, I'm going to stop yelling at it.
Well, we've got some speed and athleticism, though, so we got to take advantage of that.
They get it up ahead to Megan Luce, who puts it up and in. I'll stop talking about that because I've been coaching my daughter's team the last couple days, and I'm like, do that.
That press was no problem at all.
Bella step back. Nice move there by Sotelo.
That's not supposed to happen when you press.
No. Royals going to return the favor here.
So we got to sag back a little bit, though. They got us outnumbered. We didn't get over to trap quick enough. Nearly lost her feet.
Bella's going to poke it out of bounds. If my wife's watching, the cheerleaders are here, and they've got megaphones, so they're standing out. Even over my headset, I can hear the cheerleaders. So Doing a nice job. Lanzer on the wing, looking to go inside to Owens. Nothing doing. Over to Luce, back to Lanzer. Inside, Owens over the shoulder. Good ball movement.
Yeah,
Kick
that
it
was a
out.
good kick out.
And Megan Luce ties it. She knocks down the three.
Yep. Owen just pulled everybody down low with her and was able to kick it back out, and there was enough room for that shot to go.
Cooley drives, lost the handle on it.
And it's like she was unsure if she wanted to keep driving. It was a good idea.
Lanzer swatted by Cook. Sotelo comes up with it. Bella Sotelo lays it in for two more. Bella having a really nice start here.
Yep.
4 points. She's got an assist, a couple steals.
Well, they've got us 3-on-1 now. It's good hustle.
Oh, Cook's going to pick up the foul on that one.
Yeah, I like that though. We've got a diamond of 4 at the top of that, and they're sending a couple people deep. So Kirsten's got 3 players in her space, and we're not getting on our trap quick enough. We're letting them have time to pick it out. I want to see if we're going to adjust and maybe force that play a little bit more.
Owens sinks the first.
Oh, missed the second. Oh, they're going to call her over the line.
We call one of our girls over the
yeah,
line.
it was Kinsey, I think. She's coming in from outside, I think, and got past that three-point line too quick. Still no good, but we couldn't come up the rebound this time.
Got to get that. Can't have those blown opportunities there.
Good job. Bella is just waiting for one of those passes and not be so high. She is totally anticipating. You can see it. Really got that one too.
Orr thought about the three, goes into Owens. Really nice ball movement. Orr's floater, no. Cook ties it up, but gets the rebound, but the jump is going to stay here with the Trojans. Got to attack a little bit harder on the glass. Get the screen, Orr for three. Orr buries the three. And that was just a good play.
Yep. And that's token pressure at best. Trackwell thought about it.
Leaves it for Cooley.
Becca for three.
Got it.
See right there, we're not forcing the play.
No.
And I'm not quite sure what we're waiting for before we send the trap.
Bella nearly gets it from behind. They swing it around to Luce. She drives, kicks over here to Orr. Thought about a three. Really nice ball movement. Megan Luce, no. Orr with another rebound, puts it up, no. Lanzer with the rebound, and she's fouled by Judd.
Yeah, too many offensive rebounds.
Yep. Lanzer's going to go to the line to shoot two. Where she's a 71% free throw shooter on the season. Sinks the first. Her first points of the game. Two leading scorers have been quiet here. Kinsey hasn't scored yet for the Royals, and that's Lanzer's first. Hits them both. Trojans back on top by a point.
I think Kinsey's only had the one shot right off the opening tip, right?
Except for that one. Banks that one off. Judd fighting for it. She and Owens fighting, and it's going to be a jump ball. Stay here with the Royals.
Wallace comes in for Cooley.
Cook to Sotelo, back to Cook.
And we got her stuck in the corner. Somehow
and she
gets,
somehow gets bailed out there, gets through there.
The Trojans did not have their trap quite tight enough.
That was Alana Orr with the foul. Bella, that sideways fading three is good.
That's 7 points for her.
I love that three-point shots become part of her game.
Yep.
Last year, I think she was shooting 8%. Now she's up over, I think she's getting close to 30%.
It's fantastic. Good defense from Judd.
She saves it, but saves it right to Lanzer, and Lanzer buries the three. Just a bad break there for Bella. Trojans back on top, 14-13. Cook picks up the dribble. Trackwell out at the volleyball line. Gonna get a foul?
Yeah,
Yep.
and there Orr was getting a little bit too aggressive, reaching around. Piper Arthur checks in for the Trojans. Out to Cook.
Still can't get anything to fall.
But what I like right now, and you were talking about Kinsey hadn't scored yet, she's letting the game come to her a little bit. Sometimes leading scorers will force it.
Yep.
And she's not. She's letting her teammates make plays and taking the shots when they come to her. So keeps the team in rhythm, I think, when you do that. And that shot will tie the score.
Yep. And she's honestly lately, I feel like that mid-range game, her shots have been really flat the last couple games. And that's normally her bread and butter, and she's been just almost like the arc hasn't been there the last couple games. Eastern back on top by a point. Lanzer.
Don't reach.
Just they're close to getting a 5-second call there.
Yeah, you just don't want to bail somebody out with a foul and they're stuck like that.
Loose guarded by Sotelo. Gets by Sotelo.
Oh, no. She literally just stood there.
And they're going to give her shots? She was not shooting that. Look at the replay here.
Yeah, she was not shooting, and I don't think Judd moved. She just stood there.
Judd just fell down, and
that was not a good call.
That was no, and loose. But the fact that she's shooting is the part that gets me.
Yeah, that's a bad call all around.
Yeah, so Emily Luce ties the game there at the free throw line. Hits them both. Trojans back on top by a point. Bella finds Trackwell. Into Judd. Judd takes it in strong, but can't get it to fall. Owens in the short corner.
That was a travel and missed it. Owens took a couple of shuffle steps. Well, right now we're pushing the Trojans way out from the basket, and then we missed that rotation.
And Lanzer. And their varsity's shooting just about as good as their JV, Scott.
Yep.
Under 30 here. Bella tries to hit Trackwell. Trackwell just couldn't hang on to it. On the curl, Bella swats
that was
Megan Luce's shot.
Angry swat.
Yeah. But it's going to stay with the Trojans. Heidi Meyer and Hannah Womack checking in. Trackwell and Judd going to take a seat. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Loose to Piper Arthur. And it's stuck. Wedgie. Is that the second game in a row that we've had that, or second girls game in a row?
Yeah, I think so. Here in Indiana, that's a Wedgie Miller, right?
Yep. Full timeout here. We'll be right back after this wonderful commercial about Newcastle. We saw some scenes there from Newcastle around the school and the Hall of Fame right next door. Somebody asked how the JV game went. Trojans won, and it was a very fast game. Knocked out of Lanzer's hands. Heidi's out of bounds touching the ball, so that's got to be.
Yeah, they got it that time.
Okay. I'm like, she's got both feet out of bounds and is touching the ball. It can't be anything good.
And Meyer and Womack both checked in here for the last few seconds. Give a little height. And
Megan Luce just gets to the basket. Just way too easy there. 21-15 Trojans. Somebody said, was it rough on the JV? No, I mean, both JVs played well. Our girls played well, but Newcastle, I don't know what their three-point percentage was, but it had to be over 60%.
No, yeah, they hit 6 3-pointers, 7 3-pointers.
I think at least 7 threes in the JV game, so they were on fire. So
and we only played a half because they are short on numbers, so it was just 2 quarters.
2-quarter JV game. So we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, 21-15 Trojans as we get ready to start the second quarter here. And it feels like I actually like the way we're playing right now. We're not playing bad offensively, just I'd like to see our entry passes get cleaner. We've had too many deflections on entry passes that have turned into like a pick six the other way. Cook, Trackwell, Meyer, Judd, and Sotelo for the Royals as Cook drives and gets fouled. That one went on Piper Arthur, her first. You got Arthur, Mallory Owens, Carly Lanzer, and then I believe is it both Emily and Megan Luce, both the Luces. Kenzie hits another free throw. Kenzie off the mark on that one. 5-point Trojan lead. Kenzie retaliates with the steal. That was an I'm not happy, I'm going to get this ball back play from her. Bella up at the logo, setting up a play.
And And that was the right idea, just well read by the defense that time.
And we had Kinsey and Trackwell in the same spot.
Yeah.
And so it was well read, but there was an extra defender there too. Bella with the rebound off the miss. She's running with it. Gets it up to Kinsey. Kinsey back to Bella, lays it up and in.
A two-man game.
Bella's leading scorer with 9. Leading scorer for either team right now. Arthur, Bella went for the steal, didn't get it. Swinging around loose for 3 again, and
they are shooting the lights out tonight.
Traditional Newcastle team. Well, again, Bella trying to make something happen going for that steal, and then we get out on our rotation there. Another steal for the Trojans. Luce thought about that one, decides to drive instead. Owens with the offensive board. Cook pokes it away from behind, but right into the hands of Luce. Megan Luce will take another 3 off the mark, but right into the hands of Lanzer, who goes up.
Yeah, that was tough. We only had one. I think Judd and Meyer stand by each other, blocking out on that side. Nobody on the other side.
So offensive board leads to 2 more, and it's all of a sudden an 8-point Trojan lead. Royals take a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Connect high-speed fiber internet. There's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need. Visit 9starconnect.com.
Hey, we're back here. 6:04 to go in the second. Eastern Hancock trails 26-18. Newcastle's been on fire, but then they've also been everywhere. They've gotten 5 or 6 offensive rebounds already here in the first half.
Yep.
And for us, we were doing really well, and it was like we had a turnover, and then that snowballed into 2 or 3 more.
Right.
And that's where I like that timeout by Coach Lindsey Shaw to calm everybody down. Let's run a set here and get a good look that we want. And
yeah, and Bella thought it looked like she was going to drive, then she decided she might take the 3, and then she looked for a pass, and in that she slid her feet a little bit.
And you hate that as a coach because you just drew up your set, and now you just showed your set to the other team.
Right.
Hey, this is what I wanted to run. This is what I thought was going to get us a good look. Cook can't get the steal. Loose to Lanzer. I think she didn't catch that one clean.
Nice move. Shook Bella.
I got Megan Luce and Carly Lanzer with 10 apiece for the Trojans. Piper Arthur will take the 3. No. Trackwell with the rebound.
Poked away.
Yep. Poked away from behind. We'll stay here with the Royals. Cooley going to check back in. She'll replace Meyer. Bella finds Trackwell. Her 3 is short. Cooley with the rebound.
Yep, really good rebound.
Yep, and then she draws the foul. Good job, Cooley. That one goes on Emily Luce. Cook looking inbound. Nobody's moving.
Nope. That's what. Standing still.
Cooley no good. Cook tips that one out of bounds. Yep. Right into a cheerleader.
Yeah, it looks like a midweek game after we've already played a game.
Although we played one Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like we just.
Feels like the second night of a doubleheader for us.
Absolutely.
And I don't like, we've gotten frustrated when we're going for some steals right now. And it's not like that, but we've gone trying to jump a pass.
Right.
As Judd rips that one away. And it's led to a couple of easy buckets for the Trojans. Cook, no. Tipped around. And Lanzer gets bumped. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, Bell get called for trying to poke it out.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. When we're going for those passes, the steals on the passes, where our rotation gets messed up.
Well, and this team, this Newcastle team, they really move the ball well. So when we don't get that steal, they're already passing it again. We don't have time to get caught up.
Right. Yeah. And they're keeping us moving.
And their girls aren't moving that much, but they're keeping us moving, and it's not allowing. Although Kinsey with the hand on it, but just can't grit it. It's not allowing us to get those fast break points that we normally do. Drive, steal by Becca Cooley. Royals off and running the other way. Bella is going to get called for another travel. Just go through her and draw the foul. Come on, Bella.
Feels like we're pressing, like trying too hard right now, and not letting the game come.
Lanzer in the high post. Gets through and gets caught across the arm. I think that was Becca Cooley.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and say if our AD, Aaron Spalding's watching, this camera angle and vantage point is much better than our gym. And so I'm going to need you to build a gym just like this.
Yeah, a nice field house.
For us to play our games in, because our camera angle's much nicer here.
And you know what? If we had that, then nobody would be complaining and asking for the like auxiliary gyms, because the old gym could become an auxiliary gym.
There you go.
It solves two problems.
Judd trying to draw a foul, can't get a call. Trojans going the other way. Good hands by Kinsey, but Judd's going to pick up the foul. She went after the loose ball and took out the legs of, I think, Emily Luce there.
Foul number 14, Kirsten Judd, that is her second. 13 foul of the Royals.
Got a trap on Lanzer.
What a pass out of there. Couldn't field it cleanly, though.
No.
And I hear once again, we're scrambling, trying to get back in position. That time we were able to do it without any harm.
3 minutes left here in the first half. Eastern trails by 10. Luce kicks out to Arthur. Three's too long. Got to get a body in it. Megan Luce with her 12th point of the game. She and Lanzer combined for 24.
It's like they're taking turns.
Kinsey going to get a reach-in call there as she drove to the basket. Coach Jones doesn't like it.
No, but that explains why the ball went out, because
Yep.
she didn't normally
Lose the ball like that.
No, that would have been uncharacteristic.
Piper Arthur picked up her second. Trackwell finds Cook. Back in, Trackwell just can't handle it. Kicks it out to Bella. Too strong on that one. Lanzer for three. Off the mark. And what are we going to get? Owens, or he's pointing like it's on Owens.
It's on Owens.
She and Judd just crashing into each other right now.
Foul number 25, Mallory Owens, that is her second. Fourth on the Trojans. Checking in for Newcastle, number 20, Maddie Raymond.
We played 4 minutes. We've only scored 3 points this quarter.
Yeah, we've gotten some shots, but we've had a lot more turnovers, and it's been travels, it's been losing the ball, tip passes.
Like that right there,
Yep.
there's too much congestion there in the middle, and it's just not there. Bella nearly gets the steal and gets the foul instead.
I believe that's her second. Oh, her third, they said. All right.
Oh, wow.
Missed one in there.
I did too. Thought it was her second.
Yeah, Wallace is going to come in for her.
And that's where she's got to go. All that right there, if she reached with her left hand.
Yep.
She reached with the back hand. If she had gone with her right hand and swatted down on that ball, you're not getting called for the foul there.
Right.
So that's one of those little things that she knows better, but, sometimes in the moment you just forget. But with 2 fouls, you got to be aware.
It's really good defense right there.
Lanzer covers it up, and Coach Jones is going to take a timeout. We talked about a little bit in the pregame the conferences for these two teams. Next year, these two teams are going to be founding members of the new Eastern Crossroads Conference. And I'm looking over here on the wall and seeing like right above where it says largest and finest high school field house in the world, you see all the conference opponents. And I'm thinking it's really cool. The first time I came in here, those banners were Muncie Central and Richmond and
right.
Kokomo and Anderson. And it's like, we're going to be in a conference with Newcastle.
Yep.
That's an awesome feeling for a lot of Eastern Hancock fans. I think it's going to be really cool. I know everybody is excited. All the schools that are going to be in this newly formed conference are really excited. We get to come here, play them for the first time ever in football next year.
That'd be awesome.
So that's going to be a really cool experience. I'm excited for our kids. Delta, Newcastle, Centerville, Northeastern, Shenandoah, LaPel. I think it's just going to be a fantastic conference.
Should be highly competitive, that's for sure.
Minute 23 to go here.
I'd like to see if we can get some stops, not give up any more points here. Well, break that, but we need to score.
Yep, that was Madeline Raymond. 1 minute left in the half. We got to find some points here, girls. Trackwell drives in. Trackwell banks it in.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, it's going to go in.
.35 seconds to go here. Trojans swinging around. Lanzer got the edge. Kinsey caught up well there. Luce gets around Cooley, back out to Lanzer. They're trying to hold for the last shot here. 14 on the clock. Megan Luce. Kinsey with the poke away. Kinsey with the heave and throws it way over the backboard there. That'll do it for the end of the first half. The score, Newcastle 32, Eastern Hancock 20. And somebody asked, what's the resolution on our broadcast camera? It's 1080, but we have poor signal in here, so we had to tone down our broadcast just a little bit to make sure we got a stable signal out to you guys. So it may not look quite as good as it normally does, but we just want to make sure it's stable. So Eastern Hancock's going to have a lot to overcome here in the second half. We'll see what we can do after this.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So first of all, how was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple of times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But, you know, part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening. And, you know, obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, you know, and that's up for much debate. You know, there are a lot of people that say, let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time. And the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that. And that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, we got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend, and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming. And then we turn the corner into March and springtime, the boys tournament begins. And so we're ready for that. But at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, Game, work, and connect, all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team. Because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start the third quarter. The Newcastle Trojans lead the Eastern Hancock Royals 32-20 here in this girls basketball matchup. And right now it has been Carly Lanzer and Megan Luce leading the way for the Trojans. They've got 12 apiece, nobody else with more than a bucket. For the Royals, Sotelo has got 9, Trackwell with 5. And again, nobody else with more than a bucket for the Royals. We got to find some offense because right now we had 5 points that second quarter, and it's just not going to cut it. And I think of those 5, I think 2 of them were on a fast break layup. Our half-court offense has just not been very consistent here.
No, too many turnovers. Shots aren't falling, and then we're just getting out hustled on the boards on the defensive end.
Yep. We'll see what Coach Shaw's got for her team. She's going to have Sotelo, Cook, Trackwell, Cooley, and Judd on the floor. Sotelo's got to be careful with those 3 fouls.
Yep, and I believe Judd has 2.
Judd has 2. You got Megan Luce, Emily Luce, Carly Lanzer, and I can't see the others. Looks like Orr and Mallory Owens out there for the Trojans.
And we spent a while in our 2-3 zone, but it looks like we've manned up now. going to force them to have to move and make plays instead of leaving them open. And right there, we just
nearly forced to travel there, but they're going to say she lost the handle and then lands her with the travel.
And she was trying to avoid Becca Cooley coming over, grabbed the ball, and kind of hopped to get away.
It's a good way to start the half. Let's go, ladies.
They're really overplaying now. We got to take advantage of that. Bella by herself in the corner.
Well, our girls love that back cut, so let them overplay and hit the back cut. Trying to get Kinsey. Man, that was a dangerous pass. Got it through, though. Kinsey spins.
Yep.
Can't get the roll.
No, and the only person going to the boards was Kirsten. Everybody else just stood out there watching her. And I get you're clearing out, but then go hit the boards.
Owens no good. Owens gets her own rebound, though. Now lands her with the rebound. And then Cooley, they're going to say it was out on Cooley.
I think Becca had her hand on the ball. And maybe when Lanzer tried to bring it up, it got knocked out. So
that's got to be 5.
Yeah, real close.
Get it in, though. Luce picks it up. Lanzer now. Kenzie Cook cuts her off.
That's a bad call.
Kinsey has a tendency to swat down, but that was one of the times that she wasn't. She was in pretty good position, although he signaled with the body. The way he just signaled it, he signaled it as.
But she didn't step into it. That was is that Lanzer?
Lanzer creating the contact.
Yeah, she created the contact. She bumped off Kinsey. Kinsey put her hand straight up in the air. I don't know what else you're supposed to do. They called it on Judd earlier when she didn't move.
Yeah. Lanzer sinks them both. She's got 14 now.
I like that pass.
Yes. Finally, quick pass. Cooley couldn't get the shot.
No, but that skip pass got Becca open.
Got to get back on D, ladies. We don't get back, and then we get foul.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the man-to-man now. We had girls chasing their.
Yeah, Cooley. So what ends up happening is everybody thought Cooley had the ball.
Yep.
And then Cooley goes after a man, and just a miscommunication there as to who has, who's going to stop who. Owens hits the free throw. No good on the second, but Lanzer with the putback.
Yep, and she just out-muscled Trackwell to get the rebound.
I don't know, Coach Jones was really animated right there. Nice pass from Trackwell into Cook. Cook can't get the putback. Lanzer with another rebound.
I'm not sure if she's got a shot from the field to fall yet.
She hasn't. 3 free throws is all she's got. And we got to be good here, or for 3. Short, but Lanzer right there for the rebound and the putback.
This game's getting out of hand. We gotta stop them and score a bunch right now.
Got to be just a touch quicker. Bella for 3, no. And it's one and done every time. We're not getting anything on the offensive glass right now.
No, there's a lot of standing around watching the shots. And that time Kinsey was under posting up and Judd was under, but nearly every Trojan player was also under the basket.
Lanzer gets through. Good job recovering there by Judd.
And they're just being patient because they don't have anything to lose. They don't have to score.
I just heard Coach Jones. I couldn't hear everything he said, but I heard him say, wait for a layup. So I don't know if he's wanting to work through something, if he's got a back cut coming or
might as well.
Through coming like that right there. Yep, Lanzer on the layup. She just got Cooley on her back hip. Carly Lanzer now with 20. And Coach Lindsey Shaw wants a timeout as it's now a 21-point deficit. It's been all Trojans here in this quarter. We're going to step aside. Full timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
On there where you could design your own. I don't know if he's still doing that, but you could pick the color and put your own.
Yeah. We're talking about buying IU shirts for the national championship game here. So
I am excited to see, and I'm afraid I'm going to jinx it.
I'm just waiting for them to let me down again. It's like I'm excited, but at the same time I'm afraid to get excited.
Yeah,
so
I hear you. Just wish the game was on Saturday or Sunday rather than Monday night. Heard somebody said they I don't know if it was a reporter or whatever, proposed to Governor Braun if he would have mandatory 2-hour delays Tuesday so kids could stay up and watch the game.
Well, I'd love to have my daughter stay up and get to watch part of it, but it starts at her bedtime.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of cities doing that with the Super Bowl.
Yep. Good pass from Sotelo over to Cooley.
Finally. She's had a couple of good looks, but since her first shot, nothing's fallen.
We needed that one desperately.
Again, Trojans being patient until they get
and they're going to get Judd with the push. Yeah, Lanzer was setting the screen, and Kirsten extended the arms.
Yeah. Well, they didn't score, so that's good.
True.
Kirsten's third.
Because I think if you hadn't fouled, they would have hit the layup there.
Yep. I would look for the same thing again. As long as we keep playing man-to-man defense, they're going to keep cutting and screening.
Yep. And it's been effective so far.
We're getting caught at that high post screen. Try to get Owens curling around.
Yep. Emily Luce. Bella just takes it away from her.
Yep. Luce got a little too loose with the ball.
Bella misses Kinsey right there, though. Good hustle, Kinsey again.
There
finally.
we go. I feel like we need to get there needs to be a name for a rebound and basket, like some sort of slang term for that.
Isn't there one?
I don't know. There might be.
If you know what that is, tell us in the chat if there's a term for offense. Good hands by Kinsey, because that was going to be a layup for Lanzer.
Yep.
Where you miss your own shot and put it back up and in.
Yeah. Even without even without missing your shot, if you get the offensive rebound and put it back, I feel like there should be some sort of term for that.
You can make one up or deep three.
Wow. That's like her 27th three-pointer on the night when you throw the JV game.
I know. It's her second one of the varsity game. And that's just so hard because we just played really good defense for a minute. There it is again. Skip pass to Cooley.
Yep.
Coach Shaw's found something there, and Bella's been just on the mark with those passes.
We just got to take care of business on the defensive end now.
I mean, we're playing good D and then just giving it up at the end. Kinsey nearly takes it away from Orr. Orr too close on that one.
Yep, kind of invited her to take that shot off balance. Oh.
Cooley throws it away. Emily Luce with the steal. And she was just trying to push the pace there and didn't really have an angle to throw that to Bella. Bella, stay on your feet, Bella. Bella got away with one there.
Yeah, she did.
Owens with the offensive board. There's got to be a foul here somewhere. Or Emily Luce is going to knock down a three. It's like every time we hit a three, they come down and match. Trackwell's going to try one. Off the mark. Lanzer with the rebound. Oh, good job, Judd, tying her up.
But Judd's still the only one that's got any sort of rebounding position. Cooley went, but she was behind the Newcastle girl. You got to fight to get position. And Heidi Meyer checked in.
And one of the Willises.
Oh, yep, it's Addie.
Cook with the take. Cook Euro steps through for two.
I think I got Addie in to prevent Bella from picking up a fourth foul with a minute left in this quarter.
Yeah. She's played well, but there was a couple possessions there where she probably should have picked up her fourth.
Yep.
So, we saw that. And let's get her out. Because when you get tired, sometimes it gets to that point where you nearly pick up the foul. 5 seconds on the clock. Emily Luce drives, loses it out of bounds.
Good.
Good D.
The only problem with that was like 45 seconds of defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to force that turnover earlier and see if we can get a shot running to the basket. Lost it.
Lost it going behind the back, couldn't get the shot off. I got your trivia question for you here, Scott.
All right.
So it's time for our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. I've got on the screen here are 6 3A and 4A teams that we play this year. I didn't count Edgewood because we just literally added that game. Rushville, I just put them in order by when we played them. Rushville, Valparaiso, Cathedral, Greensburg, Newcastle, and then New Pal coming up next week. Can you tell me in order of enrollment, highest to lowest? What's the what are those schools in order of enrollment? The teams that these are all the 3 and 4A teams we play for the girls basketball.
That is a good question. So thing is, I got to think of it in football terms. I think Valpo's the biggest. And I would guess Rushville is the smallest. So let's see. So Valpo would be the biggest. Then I think I will go New Pal, Cathedral, Newcastle, Greensburg, Rushville. That's how I would look at that.
Okay.
And I think there's a few that are probably tens of students apart.
No, actually.
Really? Wow.
If I'd included the Edgewood Mustangs, we would have gotten there. But no, they're actually spread out decently there.
Okay. Starting the fourth quarter, Royals down by 17. Started to make a little bit of a comeback. At least offensively, we scored 10 points that quarter. We've just got to lock down the Trojans.
Well, and again, these 45-second, minute-long defensive possessions have been what's hurting us.
Right. And right now, Clara Wallace just checked in as well. So a lot of fresh legs on the court.
Loose dishes over there, no good. And Cooley just took it away from somebody.
Oh, nice pass. That was a really good pass. Addie just couldn't quite get the handle on it to get a good shot off. Shoot, we're inviting them to shoot a little bit, and they won't do it. Got a little Norman Dale offense going. How many seconds? 45.
Lanzer drives, and they're going to call Clara on the reach. I thought Clara got all – no.
They give it to Kinsey?
No, they give it to Clara.
Okay. I just saw one. I didn't see the other hand.
So Lanzer. I thought Clara may have got her with the body. Lanzer having a really good game.
Yeah, Owens checks back in.
She hits them both. She's got 22 on the game.
Man, she's a good player.
Only a sophomore, too.
And I feel like each week we're seeing each team has got a player that's like that.
We saw Greensburg last week. Claire Larison committed to Ball State. Be playing alongside Kinsey. Kinsey can't get that one to go.
Yeah, shoot, if you double Kinsey, we saw Larison score almost at will.
Yeah.
So
she had 28 and just we couldn't do anything to stop her.
And who's the other one they were saying in Plainfield from Plainfield?
The
in
girl
their
from
class?
Plainfield that's going to Ball State as well.
So Ball State loading up on some local talent.
Cooley. And we kicked that one out of bounds. Nobody guessed on our things of schools biggest to smallest.
Maybe they're just trusting that I know what I'm talking about.
Probably.
And can't outdo me.
Well, we had a good so the new enrollment numbers just came out from the Department of Education, which usually those numbers kind of dictate what's going to be, who's going to be playing in what class. Kinsey picks her pocket and goes up for her ninth point. So usually those dictate the new IHSAA classifications. It's like we're going to be 2A in everything.
Oh. They just cannot miss from three tonight.
No. Cook up ahead to Sotelo. Can't get the fall. Jump ball's going to stay with the Royals.
Yeah, and that was thrown off from the very beginning. Bella grabbed the pass and then slid. Couldn't get herself set for that reverse layup. Good job. Got some minutes from Cooley. Or, no, excuse me, from Willis, Addie Willis.
Well, because we only played a half in the JV game, she could play across both quarters there.
Yep.
That pass knocked away. Steal there. Up ahead to Lanzer. Oh, nice pass. Bella to Trackwell.
Yep, they lost track of Addie Trackwell.
Bella's passing has been really nice tonight. Got her with 5 assists. Owens can't get it to go. Lanzer can't get it to go. Clara nearly lost it off of her foot. Cook hesitation. Cook gets, man, she can't get anything to fall.
Nope.
Anything.
There's a lid on the basket for her tonight.
Well, she's going to go to the line, but so again, our trivia question. These are the 4A and 3A schools that we play this year. If you can put them in order by enrollment. You said Valpo.
I think I said Valpo, and then I think Valpo, Cathedral, New Pal, or Valpo, New Pal, Cathedral, Newcastle, Greensburg, Rushville, I think is what I said. I'm only confident on the first one and the last one, and may not be right on any of them. I don't know. Wouldn't shock me. Couldn't throw a Union Duggar in there, or a Union Modoc.
Union Modoc canceled their season.
Yeah. Or a South Central Union Mills, which is my favorite acronym of schools.
Yes. So nobody's guessing in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and give us the answer here. So, again, we asked to put these schools in order. These are all the 3A and 4A schools that we play this year. And you were exactly right.
Yes.
Valparaiso with a little over 2,000. New Pal, 1,200. Cathedral, 1,100. Newcastle, 795. Greensburg, 600. And Rushville, 562.
All right.
And I think Newcastle's numbers, I was talking to our AD, Aaron Spalding, I think that includes some students who, like, I don't know if it's vocational or something like that aren't kids that are coming out and playing sports or anything to do that. So I think they include some of that. But, yeah, so, I mean, again, Lindsey Shaw's tried beefing up the schedule this year. Now Newcastle's not. That's now we've been playing for a while. But some of those others trying to beef up the schedule, trying to play some bigger schools. I think all those were new except for Rushville and Newcastle, right?
We played Cathedral last year, right?
Oh, we did play them last year. I mean, but this is only the second time.
Yeah.
Trojans being patient with it here. They lead by 18. 4:15 to go. And again, they've been really good at being really patient.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Bella's harassing Emily Luce, but just can't force the turnover.
I will say that the thing that stands out to me most about Newcastle is like the discipline that they play with. They are, it's like they've been drilled in what to do. You mentioned earlier the new coach, right, trying to change a culture. And
yeah, it's his third year, but he's just slowly been changing it.
And you never know what kind of talent you're going to have coming up each year. That changes from time to time, but you can always be disciplined in what you do. And we've seen them against two different defenses right now, and they run what they run. They've done a pretty good job. And we're a pretty good team at forcing turnovers, and we've got some tonight, but not like some of the teams that we play where we're constantly turning them over. So
Bella just picked up her fourth.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, just the discipline and understanding. One thing that stands out to me is just understanding and not panicking.
Yep.
I don't think they've made a panicky play yet where they think, oh, this has been a long possession. We got to try to score here.
Right. And I think that's like that 145-second possession it illustrates it. They're going to wait until they get what they want.
Well, they started this possession with, I believe, 4:20 on the clock.
Wow.
So we're at a 70-second possession so far.
Yeah, it looks like they're holding the ball up top, like almost just stood there.
Yep, and Judd picks up the foul there.
Right, and that was a little bit loose, forced that down the baseline a little bit more than she maybe had to. A well-coached team here for the Newcastle Trojans. And this is going to be fun competition for us going forward.
Oh, yeah, the next couple of years, because Lanzer's only a sophomore. The Luce girls are seniors, but a lot of other sophomores. Owens. So that possession started, I just checked, 4:44 on the clock. That was a 2 minutes possession.
Wow.
Trackwell leaves that one short. I mean, and we were playing good defense.
Yep, we were. Staying in front. You only have to make one mistake on defense, though.
Yep.
Alana Orr, another three.
Man. She is. So she shoots 28% from three for the season. And I think tonight she had 2 in the JV game. She's got 3 in the varsity game. She's just been unreal.
Yeah. She's going to be shooting around 50% tonight.
We got some subs coming in for the Trojans.
I saw Hannah Womack check in for the Royals. And Aubrey Whittington is going to check in.
Fans, let's meet your Trojan cheerleaders. McKenna Cricket, Maya Champagne, Sienna Bell, Sienna Melton, Willie Lamb, Lexi Sita, Ali Lerida, Austin Nance, Zach Reeser, and Trent Fountain. Cheer coaches are Mimi Bell and Madison Bell.
Royals going with some subs. Looks like Cook is out. She might be done for the evening here.
Yeah, I think I mean, it's 23 points, 2 minutes left. You might get a third JV quarter, or ish. So it looks like Wallace, Sotelo, Whittington, Womack, and Trackwell. Oh, not too bad. Yep, and that ball's knocked away, and it'll go right back to the Trojans.
Yep.
See if they try to score. Yeah, Briscoe will go because she needs to get a varsity basket.
Yep.
So
she had a good JV game.
Yes, she did. It's a nice post player. Trackwell for 3.
Off again. That's Addison Lee with the rebound. She was a nice player in the JV game, only a freshman. So Emily Luce still up here running things. Tries to lob it into Lee, and Whittington had a hold of her. Didn't let her get away.
And wholesale changes now as Roxy Maxwell checks in for Trackwell, and I just lost track of the 3 Trojans who came in.
Blessinger, Armstrong, and I missed the other one.
Is that the rest of the JV?
Yeah. Lee thought about it, kicks it out to Blessinger. Blessinger drilled those in the earlier.
Lee and Blessinger from each of the wings, right? Like they both had a couple.
Womack blocks it, but offensive rebound, offensive rebound. Finally, Clara comes up with it, but then her outlet pass is stolen by Blessinger. I think the officials had to blow a whistle there. They were trying to avoid it prior to that. That's the 15 foul, so Blessinger's going to go to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 of 5 on the season. A little strong on that one. Another offensive rebound. And then Womack fouls Briscoe. Briscoe sinks the first. Hits them both.
All right, let's find a basket, ladies. Entry pass too high for Womack.
There, Bella with the steal. Bella goes up and in for 2. Puts her in double figures. She and Kinsey both going to finish with 11 here tonight. Now Trojans don't even have to bring it across half court.
Nope.
Exactly 10 seconds on the clock here. That'll do it. Final score here from the Newcastle Fieldhouse. The Newcastle Trojans 61, the Eastern Hancock Royals 38. 23-point victory for Newcastle.
And not the Royals' night.
No, it was not. That victory will move the Trojans to 9-7 on the season. They will be back in action Friday night. I believe it's a boy-girl doubleheader. They'll travel to Greenfield to play the Greenfield Central Cougars. Eastern Hancock gets another shot this week. They'll be traveling, as we said earlier, down to Ellettsville, Indiana. If you don't know where Ellettsville is, it's between Bloomington and Spencer. So down that way, they're going to play the Edgewood Mustangs. So Eastern Hancock falls to 12-5 on the season. But again, we saw good things this game. I think when you look at the final stats, you're going to look at it and you're going to say it came down to turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Yep, I agree.
I think we did not have very many offensive boards. They got a lot of second chance opportunities, and we let our turnovers snowball. You know, instead of committing a turnover and bouncing right back, we committed one, and then we committed another, and then we committed another, and that's what it's going to come down to tonight. So, I mean, you got to get back right back to it. You got a couple days to prep, and then get back in the saddle against the Mustangs. Eastern Hancock, we will be streaming the boys' game. We'll be at Union County Friday night. Take on the Patriots, trying to get back on the winning side of things after that heartbreaking loss to Wapahani on that half-court buzzer beater last week. So we'll have the Patriots on Friday, and then a quick turnaround, Greenfield Central Cougars on Saturday. Always a good game there from Greenfield. So we want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. You got a Paxton Farms player of the game here, Scott.
I was thinking Bella. You mentioned her assists early on. She hit some big threes in the first half, especially that first quarter. She was doing a really good job. Forced several turnovers, and so she stood out to me.
Yeah, unofficially I had her with 11 points, 5 assists. So that if that's factual, that's her second highest assist total of the season, and her highest against a really good quality opponent.
Right.
Some of her others have just been steals and then throw it up to Kinsey for layups. Right. So Bella Sotelo, our Paxton Farms player of the game. So again, from the Newcastle Fieldhouse here in Newcastle, the Trojans win over the Eastern Hancock Royals 61-38 here in the girls basketball game. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. We'll see you guys Friday for the boys from Union County.